Absolutely, I would have to start from actually expressing sincere gratitude to the European Union and its member states for unwavering solidarity with Ukrainian people. And I think through these years we have proved ourselves as a very strong and solid team of the same values, of the same European values that we all intend to promote furthermore and stand on these roads. I would like to especially thank the European Commission for initiating decision for temporary protection extension for Ukrainians until March 2027. This brings more clarity to Ukrainians under temporary protection now in the European Union. Now they have at least more than 20 months ahead of the clear understanding of their fate and the services that can be provided with full access to housing, healthcare, education, employment and social services. We value this a lot, and I would like to thank once again for bringing this in this way. It is also important to state that understanding that the European Union is standing with Ukraine as long as it takes is very important. We also would have to prepare Ukrainians under temporary protection, that the temporary protection has two words. It's protection, but it's still temporary. And since the conditions of the stable peace would allow, would definitely would like to encourage Ukrainians to go back home, as they are very well needed at the Ukrainian labor market to develop strong economy. I would like also to point out that this transition process from temporary protection would require a professional approach, both from European Union, European Commission and Ukraine, and here the Ministry for National Unity would be a solid and stable partner to make it a success. We will have to respond to all the challenges we will face, and I'm sure we can do it. I'm absolutely sure we can do it. At this very moment, we are very much concentrated in two dimensions. Dimension number one, voluntary return of Ukrainians once the peaceful condition would allow this to do. Another thing, professional and positive integration of Ukrainians into the European Union society until the peace is not achieved. Absolutely clear that some people will decide to stay in the European Union, even after the war is over. And we want this integration to be successful and not problematic, and to be prepared now. In order to develop a proper preparation model, we have started a program of Ukrainian Unity Hubs, special centers that together with European countries we are opening in major capitals in order to support those Ukrainians who are willing to come back and to provide appropriate services and to prepare them, and for those who require support and integration. It's going to be a fantastic program. It's been developing in several countries already, and we are planning openings very soon, and I'm sure it will help to facilitate this situation. I also would like to thank the European Commission and Commissioner Brunner for making the decision on appointment of special envoy on the Ukrainian aspect, and for sure we will be looking forward and thrilled to meet with this person, and this will facilitate our further cooperation and integration. Ukrainian government and Ministry for National Unity remains in your entire disposition for further development of our cooperation, and once again allow me to thank you for your decisions on prolonging the temporary protection status, which is very important, as well as I would like to especially emphasize it once again, the temporary protection status is continued as long as it takes, and it's important to know that We also considering certain period of time, as it was mentioned, somewhat around 12 months after the temporary protection status is over. There should be a transition period, so people should not be worried the way it will be over. It not will happen accidentally. Everything will be prepared, and we will prepare the ways for Ukrainians to come back. Using this opportunity, I would like to state that we desperately need Ukrainians back home once the war is over. We need to develop Ukrainian economy. We need to transform Ukraine into prosperous economy and develop democracy. And I'm sure, together with European Union and our joint action, we're going to be successful. Commissioner Brunner, thank you once again. It was a great day. It was a great decision, and we stay on. Thank you very much.